Times, they change like the wind. Didn't mean to do that part. Goes east, goes west, goes north, goes south. Ain't do any good spin out of the wind, cause you're gonna be getting one tears going down your. Yeah, I remember down in Oklahoma. That was about 70 years ago when I was going there. You could always tell which way the wind was going. You see where the dust was. Of course, back in Oklahoma, everyone was so polite, and everyone didn't just wipe their feet. They wiped everything off when they went inside. Of course, Oklahoma, we also had first car washes. Of course, they didn't wash the cars, they just washed the horses. You just got to chew them little brooms, you just smack them together. They walk all the way through. Of course, thing is, my hometown, nobody ever got lost either. That's why everyone was such good friends. You just have to see everybody's footsteps. You see everybody's footsteps and see, oh, that's Lynette. Wait, what's she doing there with Langdon? He's got them fancy shoes he got from the cobbler. What's she doing with him? She's married. She's going. This is on a Sunday, too. Yeah, well, I'm here today because we're talking about the times. Of course, I'm here because this is some kind of a rock show. They don't make these things for me. Because when we made music, we would just yell. We yell politely though. These bands now, they don't have to yell. They don't have to yell loud. They just go wow, because we would just scream so loud you could hear it a couple blocks over. That's why we have so much folk and bluegrass. We just had to yell at each other. Now we have these guitar amplifiers. Everyone's just yelling because they're so mad. We don't do that in Oklahoma. No. Let me see here. Yeah. Of course, got my 3 grandkids now. They are raising a lot of hell. Of course, raising them having 2. One of the things about when you get to my age, you really start to appreciate. I think this here someone's trying to talk to me. Of course, Oklahoma, we just got letters. I did got plenty of we got plenty of that. Yep. You don't. But no, you don't want to get the wind. You don't want to get that going on your face. Ruin it when you going in for Sunday dinner. No, you don't. Of course, the times is what we was talking about. So we're going to talk about the times. So we're going to bring you over to our first performer, Andrew Maxson. Just a moment. Feel like the term sudden infant death syndrome is a bit of a redundant medical diagnosis. I feel like doctors are going a little too far there. Don't really know how that's supposed to be received. The good news is We know what happened to your kid. They're still dead, but they're still dead though. But we really know what happened here. I think once they've died, you just kind of have to let that go. I think pretty much I think that's just a little bit like, I think that's a bit of medical overreach here. Speaking of medicine and self-medication, really need to have a good excuse not to drink or do drugs. You can't just not like it. I tell people, yeah, I don't really like whiskey. Marijuana just kind of makes me, gives me trouble focusing. Kind of makes my stomach upset too. Gotta say. So, yeah, this was about 10 years ago. This was when I met this girl, Madeline. She was a beast. She was a demon. She tore up everything I ever loved. She destroyed me mentally and physically. She was horrible. She was my muse too. She introduced me to Tom Waits' course. We were doing journaling. We're doing a lot of it's kind of like poetry thing. You'd have to it's kind of a stream of consciousness, kind of not. Very complicated. I don't think you'd understand, but it was, we were just sleeping in hostels. We were just trying to survive, doing heroin. We were drinking a lot, and I think for me, remember we were actually lived in with Miss Burroughs' old apartment at one point. But I remember at one point, this was rock bottom for me. I was hanging out of a window. Didn't know how I got there. I was in Amsterdam. Now this wouldn't have been a big deal, but I was living in Berlin at the time. I think autistic. There's a few really good warning signs for when your kid's supposed to be autistic. First is if they start playing trains instead of trucks. If the weird thing, if they start going on to dinosaurs instead of dragons, that's another thing. We have a little system for that. First you give them a little therapy dog, then you move on to the horse. You gotta get some music. You gotta get one of those trainers. It's gotta be about 50, 65. It's like, no, I need to look at you. I need you to look into his eyes. I need him to look at you. You're not seeing each other now. And then you get them swimming with dolphins. Actually, the weird thing is, trains isn't a really good hobby for autistic people because they like to collect things. You can't own trains. You're not allowed to buy one. You can't, when you are riding on a train, you have to sit across from another person. That means eye contact and talking to people. You can't actually just leave whenever you want either. It kind of sucks. Kind of makes sense why Elon Musk, I kind of understand. It's weird that Elon Musk hates trains and he's autistic, but it makes some sense, I think. Part of it is, hey, you probably wanting to have all the trains and they go, no, you can't do it. It's like, why? I have all the money and I could just buy them. It's like, no, this is all contract. This is all government. This is a government bid. How much time do I have, by the way? It's still really good. It's like, well, fine. I didn't want the trains anyway. Fuck the trains. That's stupid. I'm just gonna come up with something better. I'm just gonna move cars through the ground through with compressed air. It's gonna be way better. You know what? I don't even want truck steel. I'm gonna make a even better truck. It's gonna be way cooler. Yeah. Yeah. I think it is. I think one of the reasons people should be a little bit worried about me now is I brought a knife on the stage. I have a chair, and I have armfuls of clothing. That means I can break into some performance art. That's a very, also means I can start doing some slam poetry. That's also terrifying. I feel like people holding space for you in LA. I feel like that would be like a very complex system of like subletting out like people's like emotions. Like, I got the wrong matcha latte. My IKEA furniture broke down. You have to Venmo each other that. It's just way too much work. Don't. If any of you start laughing, don't snap your fingers. Don't fucking do that. Come on. This is really nice, but I think this is time. I think it's time we move on to the actual bands.